That might be.
The time has finally come. I've been having trouble with my fish finder for the last probably month and a half, 2 months, and I've been trying to fix the issue, making sure the transducer is totally clear, cleaning, lubricating everything, but it's not been working the way it used to, and I'm having issues with it powering on and powering off at certain depths. It's supposed to go to 500 feet in freshwater. The last time I was out, it was shutting down at like 250 feet. I didn't pay $400 to have a fish finder that doesn't work. I did have a Lowrance Hook2 before this, and that was a better fish finder. That one worked great for me. It worked great. I kept that one for about a year. You really can't expect these fish finders to last very long when you've got them out in salt water. Waves are breaking over the kayak. Saltwater just kills everything. But my main recommendation for buying a fish finder, if you can, buy it from a place that has a good warranty, and that, in my case, is Submarine. I have the 2-year warranty, so I'm gonna take it back there. They should take it back, no problems. Well, I didn't have very much time to spend at Submarine looking at fish finders, but I already was pretty certain of which one I was gonna get, and that turned out to be the Garmin 74 CV, the Hook2 5. Well, when I bought both of them, they were both $399, and then plus the warranty, so really all I did was pay for their new warranty. 2-year plan was $54, so well worth it. Let's get this thing opened up and check it out. I'm interested to see the size of the transducer. Planning on mounting it on that Railblaza swing arm off the side of the kayak to get the transducer completely in the water with no interference, as opposed to reading through a plate like it was on the Hook2. This thing is pretty big and heavy. So I'm just kind of mocking up where the stuff's gonna go on the kayak. I did order a 1-inch ram ball to fish finder adapter, so I should get that in a couple days, and then I've just got to find a bolt to attach the transducer to the swing arm. It looks pretty good. The one thing I'm not too sure about yet is I've got the 1-inch ram balls just left over from my Lowrance fish finders, and this is a really big screen, and it's probably 2 times, maybe 3 times as heavy. I may end up switching that out for the 2-inch ram balls at some point. I just don't have a ton of real estate down here to mount a bigger ball, unless it's on the same mount as that. While I was going through the process of trying to figure out where I wanted to put the transducer, just thinking back to my Lowrance Hook2, the 5X with the triple shot transducer, it was 8 inches long, so it didn't sit under the Lowrance Ready plate, and I had to have the Berly Pro cover under there. All kinds of sand and junk would get in there, and it'd make it not read very well, and overall just not a great experience with that fish finder. But so with that, I decided to mount the transducer so it sat directly in the water, and I'm doing that via the Railblaza transducer arm. The only thing that's going to stay on the kayak is the power cable. So that's routed in through one of these little ports that came pre-mounted on my Hobie. I've got a battery from Submarine. It's a 12-volt, 8-amp-hour battery, and I've had that for 1.5 years now. It came with the charger, but the charger stopped working about 3 months after I got it. That was a real piece of crap, but I bought a charger off Amazon, and that's worked really good ever since. As far as removing it from the kayak, the screen will come off with the ram mount, the transducer will come off of this the Railblaza mount right there, and then the transducer cable is just sitting right down in there. So we'll just unplug the transducer, pull the cable out, pull this off. And another benefit of that is if I'm launching at a sketchier spot, surf launch, I could leave the transducer and the fish finder screen inside the front hatch in a dry bag just to protect it a little bit more. Out here on the search for Opelu, it's about 15 minutes before sunrise. Kind of getting out towards the area I want to look. I'm in 65 feet right now, but I'm just gonna blind troll on the way out there with about 70 feet of line out. I'm trying to target stuff swimming around right around the 30-foot mark. Picked up those 3 Opelu right there on that first drop. I marked them again, totally missed them. I marked some smaller schools right around 30 feet. The school that I picked up off of, that was a huge school. But I think I'm gonna start heading out to deeper water, keep looking. I caught 1 ballyhoo in the net and 1 jumped in the kayak. So we've got quite a bit of bait. I've got 2 dead ballyhoo as well. So I think I'm gonna keep looking, but I'm gonna kind of try and just get out there. I don't want to be out here for too long this morning. It's pretty windy, and it is the full moon, so probably gonna be really sharky. I'm in 170 right now. I haven't really marked anything way back there. He said he's marked a couple pretty good marks, but I'm gonna toss out the first bait, and then I'm gonna drift slash kind of slow troll off the ledge. Then we'll turn around back towards the ledge. Mouth is even kind of messed up. That one's probably about 8 inches. I just marked a school of something between 120 and 150, and I'm marking a lot of stuff on the bottom. Hooked up 216. Feels really small. It's probably a kava. I mean, it could be a shark. That would suck. But I am on that super light. And I do have that vertical jig way the hell down there. That's kind of a sharky run. It's at 150 now. I think it's a fish. Big amberjack, man. Oh, so there's harbor police coming out. I don't know where you're at.
Yeah, I'm like straight out from them. You think it's a fucking submarine coming in or something?
Yeah, there's sub coming. I can see it way out there. Anyway, situation is the harbor police are right there. There's a submarine coming in from way out there. I still have this amberjack on. I'm obviously going to release it. It's hooked kind of just inside the corner of the mouth. But I'm trying to get out of these guys' way. But the current and wind are both pushing me the opposite direction, so not exactly ideal. But I'm going to try and get over here further, and then I'll throw this thing, take some pictures, throw them back in. Hooks out. There he is, big old amberjack. What a fatty. Big school of something. I think it's probably bait, but I'll drop the jig through it. So who knows what we might pick up, but it's gonna be really nice and easy with them because I don't want them to drown. I'm in 180 now. It's really nervous. Still feels like my bait is on there. Whether or not it's dead, I couldn't really tell you. Hooked up again, 180 this time. Yeah. Oh yeah. That might be yellowfin tuna. But hooked up in 180. Not as big as the the first one, but it's got better runs, more like pelagic runs anyway, running faster. And it dove for the bottom, so it's probably some kind of tuna. At first it was running like a sheebie, a yellowfin tuna, but now it's feeling more like a cava, a bonita, just because it's not fighting nearly as hard. This is just coming in like dead weight now. It hit like a cava, so we'll expect that. Man, super dead weight. This thing's got to be getting close. Nice at least to get a bite on that bait that I thought was gonna die. So on this next bait, whatever happens, we're gonna go out deep, like 300, 400 feet. I see a little head shakes. This might be a yellowfin tuna. Ah, dang it. I think I got sharked. I should have known.
Really sharky.
All right, well that's gonna do it for this one. It's 9:30. I stayed out here way longer than I wanted to, but my friend, he caught more bait. So, but I've got work later today. So I want to go home, crash out for a bit, hang out with Charlie, probably take him for a hike. And hiking him is just like walking him, just because he's got so much freaking energy. But I would say pretty good day overall. I thought bait was going to be easier to catch. I marked school after school after school that were filling the fish finder screen, but they weren't biting. And in the morning, I just caught them off that one school.